Hey, student tree number one.
I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that reduces the mental growth like the golf.
Number two.
I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best of myself and others.
Number three.
I intend to use what I've learned in class constructively and offensively to help myself and my fellow man and never to be abusive or offensive.
Courtesy. All right, so from here, we're actually going to do most of the class facing that way today because we have to get ready for graduation night, which some of you won't be here on graduation night, some of you will. Some of us will get used to performing this way, right? So, ready, position! Defense hands ready! From here on your own, you're going to work jab, jab, cross, and then back your guard, please. Go to work! Jab, jab, cross. Who's hanging out with us today? Oh, Liam and Evan are trying to get in. Hi, Jennifer. Liam and Evan just jumped on too. And on the count, jab, jab, cross. Ready, go! 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 And now jab, cross, look on your own, please. Go to work! On the count, ready, go! Jab, cross, touch. Go! Go! And then one last one is a warm-up backhand uppercut. Hook cross. Go to work. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. See, now you can see how you look. On the count, ready, go! 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 And go! And neutral stance position. Yeah. Go horse stance. Chin your hand. Basic punches, one on each count. Ready, go! 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 Double it up, 2 punches. Go! 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 3 punches, full cam last punch. Go! 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 And 10 push-ups. Drop push-ups on your own and then reverse crunch. Toes, knees, push-ups. How old are you, Grady? 15. Time! Have a seat, butterfly stretch! flavor. I literally got him watching rocks. Watching rocks. Count back from 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Switch to having your left leg out, right leg inside. Count back from 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Switch.
Yes, sir.
Count back from 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And jump right back up.
There.
And we're going to jump right through all of our kicking, and then jump through all of the katas, and then maybe do a couple of, we'll have to self-defense as well, and then we'll hit stuff. Shishes!
Yeah.
Hands up by your cheeks. 6 count kicks. Ready? 1,
Here.
2,
Here.
3,
Here.
4,
Here.
5,
Here.
6.
Here.
Good. And then X block. Aya!
Aya.
You guys do 6 counts again while I count first. Ready? 1,
Here. Here.
2,
Here. Here.
3,
Here. Here.
4,
Here. Here.
5,
Here. Here.
6,
Here. Here.
7,
Here.
8,
Here.
9,
Here. Here. Here.
10,
Here. Here.
and 3 set kumites. Position.
Here.
Ready. And just keep pressing. And 1. I
Here.
don't want you to go out too much.
Here. Here.
Knee drop, knee drop. And set back up. Number 2, position.
Here.
Ready. Go.
Here. 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 Here.
And set back up. And number 3, position.
Here.
Ready. 4, go. 4,
Here. 2.
and set right back up. And time. Everybody's back together. Going through katas now. Neutral stance. Position.
Yeah.
Appreciation form. Focus.
Focus, sir.
Horse stance. Ah.
Ah.
1,
1, sir.
2,
2, sir.
3,
3, sir.
4,
4, sir.
5,
5, sir.
6,
6, sir.
7,
7, sir.
8,
8, sir.
9,
Focus, sir.
10.
Thank you, sir.
And turn around, face the mirrors. Short 1 kata. Neutral stance. Position.
Here.
Short 1 kata. Mr. What?
Short 1.
Low, sharp pace.
Here. 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 Here.
Set. Courtesy. And center back up. Actually, you can stay facing the mirrors. And you guys are going to do short 1 a couple more times on your own. Will these guys demonstrate X3 form 2. Position.
Here.
Set. Mr. Syringe, X3 form 2.
Yes, sir. X&A.
X&A.
Form 2.
Form 2. Here. Here. 2. Here. 2. Here. 2. Here. 2. Here. Here. I jump. Here. Here. 2. Here. 2. Here. 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 2. I jump. Here. Here. X&A. I jump.
Set. Courtesy. Center back up in your axis. You guys have another time. And Kurt Kumates. Position.
Here.
Ready. Go. And set. Courtesy. Turn back around, face towards front. Yellow guys included. And now going through self-defense, holds and grabs. Neutral stance. Position. Defensive instinct. Punch. Position. Against the push. Position. Again against the push. Position. Tackle. Position. And front choke. Position. Punch. Position. Back choke. Position. Tackle. Position. Do whichever one I called back. Do that one again. So I come back. So do the tackle again when I get that one. Position. Side shoulder grabs. You guys do the tackle. Position. Punch. Position. Punch. Front choke. Position. Push. Position. Back choke. Push again. Position. Tackle. Position. Side choke. Tackle again. Position. And again, push. And set. Courtesy. And push up position. And actually relax for a second. I forgot I wanted to do this. I've been doing it all day long. I don't know how I forgot. So here's all you have to do. You're gonna lay flat on the ground, hands by your shoulders until I say hover. When I say hover, you just hover. Your goal is to just get barely off the ground and keep everything really close, but not let anything touch until I say down. And then you get to go down. And then you get to hover again. And just stay right there. Instead of way up here, I'm coming way, way down here and just holding my body there. Make sense?
Yes.
All right, let's see it. Drop on your bellies, hands by your shoulders, and that means you guys too. Hover for 1, 2, back down, and hover for 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. I promise I won't stop. Hover for 1, 2, 3, come on, 4, 5, 6, back up. And we're going to 8 this time. Hover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back down. One more round. And hover for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come on, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jump right back up. Let's kick stuff. All right, so we're going to start off just with some basic kicking, alternating your back and forth through the partner. Slide up front kick, left side is forward, left leg is kick. Guys, up ready. And good work. Step kick that target hard. lot of points. 900. 36 minutes. 30 minutes. 900. Big challenge. And switch hands, ready? And now you're gonna go back leg side kicks. So my back leg pops up big in front of my body. I hit my side kick, and then I come right back to my guard. Not doing flying side kick yet. So, just back leg for now. Big tuck, side kick, flat down, back to guard. Good work.
There.
A lot of push all the way through. Nice, good work, and time, switch, other side forward, other leg kicking, go to work.
Yes, sir.
Time. I'm now going into spinning back kicks on the target. So I start with my left side forward, I spin, my right leg hits the side kick for the back kick, and then I come right back to my guard. And ideally, I'm using the kick to push me back. So if I'm on this side, I can do it. I spin, I kick, and that kick pushes me back to my guard. Instead of I spin, I kick, and I come all the way through. And it's spinning back kick that would never happen because I'm driving this foot in. That's going to push me backwards. It's not going to let me spin through. Right? Make sense? Left side forward, right leg spinning hook kick. 1 minute. Go to work.
Yes, sir.
Because otherwise you're trying to. All right, just push that. Hey, switch, put your other side forward. Was that full side there? And go away.
Yes, sir.
Five. All right, so now going into front side kicks on the target. So left side back forward, and now I'm tucking my right knee up in front of my body as I jump up 4 feet in the air, however high, and then I hit my side kick, right? So I'm on this side, I tuck, and then I hit the kick, and then I land, right? And you're off, go!
Yes, sir.
We're gonna do both sides. Start with having one side forward and the other, doesn't matter which. Good side kick, don't just push it. Time! Switch other way! Go to work!
Sir.
Time! All right, so now 360 spinning hook kicks. So now what's gonna happen, the easiest way to build up to this is I'm gonna step through with my right, and then I do my spinning back kick with my left. So not 360 spinning back. I step through with my back foot, and then my front foot does the spinning back kick, and then I come all the way back. And then the next build up would be just starting to get that rotation to happen faster. So I kind of hop to my right foot as I throw the kick with my left. And then the next build up would be now I'm driving my knee up in the air as I throw that kick, which I can't really demonstrate much more than that. So work on any one of those 3 levels. I step through and I do my spinning back kick, or I hop to make it a little bit faster, or I jump to get up even higher and more air time. Okay? Whichever level you would like. For the Zoom team at home, you can do them as spinning hook kicks if you want, because it might let it flow a little bit more. And leg of your choice, go to work.
Yes, sir.
Step back to the left. Balance, right? You get it. And you guys have like 30 seconds, so try it on the other side just for fun and unwind yourself anyway. Go to work.
Yes, sir.
Partner for the target neutral stance. Position.
Yeah.
Set. And courtesy. High five to the partner. And then turn back around, face towards front. So we've been talking about the laws of stratosphere success, otherwise known as being a rule giver, right? And the first law was law of value. The law of value. Make sure that we're trying to add value to every situation that we relate to. And then last week we talked about the law of compensation. Yes, very good. Right? Which simply, when I give value, then I should be able to expect some value in return. And it's important to understand that the value I'm going to get in return is going to be based on how much value I give, the quality of the value I give, the size of the value I give, how consistently I give, how many people I give that value to. Right? Those things are all going to determine how much value I give to people to receive back. But the key with any of these is to understand that you don't do it to get, you just do it because it's the right thing to do, because I'm just trying to put positive karma onto the world, right? The third one this week is the law of influence. And leadership, in a word, is influence. To be able to be a good leader, you have to be able to influence people. However, it's important to understand that the power of influence isn't from the leadership position, it's really from the servant position. If I want to have a good amount of influence over people, I want to put their concerns first, right? The more I can put other people's interests ahead of my own, the more influence I'm really going to have. And if you look at the majority of the leaders that truly were amazing leaders and popular people in our world, they were people that put other people's interests ahead of their own, right? So don't really look at any politicians because that X's them right out of the doll, right? But look at people like Martin Luther King, right? Dr. Martin Luther King, amazing person, and he was the head of a huge movement, and it was that he put everybody else's, ideas first, or not ideas, as his own, right? He didn't do it to become famous. He did it because it was the right thing to do, right? Gandhi could be another good example, right? He puts everyone else's interest in front of his own, and because of this, he becomes an amazing leader because he's serving so many people, right? The idea of being a leader isn't that I'm leading all of these people, but that I'm serving all of these people. And when you're serving, you're going to find that you have a much better level of influence over people than when you're just trying to lead them and say, hey, come with me, right? So how do you put other people's interests in front of your own? It could be sometimes as simple as saying, hey, you want to get ahead of me? Go right ahead, right? Simple things like that. Or if you're in school and you have a big group project and you're saying, well, what are your ideas? What are your ideas? What are your ideas? What are your ideas? Oh, I like your idea. It's really good. That was a really good one. Don't you guys think? Right? And so I'm putting other people's interests Now, maybe I had the same idea as Matthew anyway, so that's why I picked his, because that was my idea. But I'm still enlisting, I'm putting other people's interests ahead of my own, right? If I have a friend over and they say, hey, I really want to do this, you know, you're over my house, let's go ahead and do it. Instead of me going, well, this is what I want to do, you know, listen to other people and what they want to do, and serve them with their experiences, and you'll find that more of it will come back to you over the course of time. Make sense? So again, remember, leadership in the word is influence, and the law of influence is the more people I put their interests ahead of my own, the more influence I'm going to have. So that stance, loud and proud, as a dedicated student of the martial arts.
As a dedicated student of martial arts,
I will live with the principles of black belt.
I will live by the principles of black belt.
Modesty,
Modesty,
courtesy, integrity, self-control, perseverance, and indomitable spirit. What is the goal?
Black belt, excellent, sir.
Neutral stance, position,
Yeah.
set, courtesy, out,
Impact martial arts.
Nice work, team.
Bye, Zoom team.
Everybody. Courtesy.